Alright. We got the peanut gallery here. Let's start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Alright. So let me start off by saying that a lot of people think if they took a 12-hour direct flight from Orlando to Alaska that they would die somewhere over Canada if it wasn't for the Biscoffs or the peanuts that the attendant handed them. But let me tell you, this isn't true. And the longest anyone has ever gone without food, only water, is 380 days. Now, I know the words intermittent fasting have been thrown around here and there in the health and wellness community, but today I'm going to be talking about extended water fasting, so anything past 24 hours. Me personally, I've been using water fasting as a way to cut down body weight because I'm trying to lower my weight classes in powerlifting. And ever since I started in May, I've actually lost 15 pounds. So there's that. But let me get into the benefits of being in a fasted state. You have your rapid fat loss, you have increased mental clarity, and you have the ability to self-heal and use fasting as a form of medical treatment. Now let's kick things off with the shortcut to getting washboard abs. So in 72 hours, someone that's in a water fast can actually burn just as much fat as someone in a calorie-restricted diet can burn in 15 days, which is insane to me. Calories in versus calories out is the main idea when it comes to burning fat. And since you're not putting any calories in your body, you actually undergo a metabolic shift called ketosis, which is when instead of using glucose and sugar molecules for energy, your body uses its own fat storage. So, speaking of which, insulin is also dropped while in a fasted state, which insulin is a hormone that kind of tells your body to hold on to fat, keep it for storage. And having that drop just increases fat efficiency tenfold. But besides the physical exterior advantages, let's get to the mental advantages. So, you have increased mental clarity in a fasted state. Me personally, I've noticed this. I've noticed I have more alertness, more productivity, and even random bouts of euphoria when I'm fasted. Now, every major religion has actually mentioned fasting at least once. And Jesus actually fasted for 40 days, so it's nothing new. Our bodies have survived, they've adapted. We never had Wawa, we never had McDonald's open 24/7, so we would have to go hunt for our food, and our body would create energy from our own fat storage. Now, studies have also shown to help people with stress, depression, anxiety, more than likely because of the shot of norepinephrine and your increased mood and increased presence, I want to say, more grounded when in a fasted state. Now, before going to the next benefit, I'd like to tell you guys an analogy. Think of your digestive system as a car engine. You don't always want to leave your car engine on. You want to turn it off every once in a while. You don't always want to leave it at the fuel pump, always running, always just never letting go of it, because there could be a leak. There could be a leak. There could be a check engine light that could turn on eventually, and it's the same with your body. But fasting actually reverses all the medical diseases caused by overconsumption of food, such as diabetes, such as hypertension, such as having high blood pressure. And at True North Medical Facility, they've actually proven this with the 20,000 patients they've had in the past few years they've been open. And they medically supervise patients and keep them there for up to 40 days. And some of them have even undergone full remission, or even came out not even needing any of their pills, any of their supplements, because their bodies heal themselves, which is amazing to think about. But autophagy is also a benefit in being in a fasted state. Autophagy, in layman's terms, is pretty much your weak cells and free radicals in your body being recycled to create stronger cells. There's also a boost in the immune system and your gut biome. And 2 studies I've actually seen while researching fasting have been a rapid acceleration in getting rid of salmonella while in a fasted state. And there's also rats that have stayed in a fasted state had double the lifespan to their counterparts. 2 separate studies. But in this modern times, in these present times, our society has convinced us that we always need to be satiated, but it's not true. And I'm gonna review the reasons why being in a fasted state is beneficial to all of us. It's the increased fat loss, the increased mental clarity, and just the fact that the body can self-heal. You can use it as a form of medical treatment. It's outstanding. But in conclusion, I just want to say this: too much of a good thing can be bad for you. And just like in Eastern philosophy, yin balances out yang, and there needs to be balance when it comes to eating food. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying that you should go fast right now, but if you do, definitely do it under medical supervision, because it's not for the faint of heart. It's for those who are motivated, those who are inspired to not only live a long life, but a healthy one. And one last thing that I'd like you all to take from this message is stick to a diet that's congruent with your habits and lifestyle. Thank you.